Hey guys, welcome back to ESL TV for the Black Monster Cup. We're into the final game of the night in this best of 3. We're currently tied one map each. It's RoX versus DT here, and RoX is going to be over on the blue side, DT going to be over on the red. And it looks like we're going to see Action Invade come out of them here, and I'm going to go ahead and go over the lineups in just a second when this does settle down. But it looks like Malphite going to check this out, going to spot Mundo. But is Mundo going to run? It looks like he will go where he pleases. So the Invade going to be thwarted for a little bit, as you can see, but for both teams, no, not yet. Hold on, Jason, we'll get to lineups here in just a second. And they will actually spot them going into that bush, and we actually might have a major fight break out here. Look at where they are, Nick, off to the side. The entire enemy team gonna push around into the Wraith Camp bush. Nocturne all by him. Lonesome gets hit with a cleaver, but here they come from the backside. They're getting trapped in here, and they're gonna commit over onto this Nocturne, as they do not have a stun up just yet. And he didn't even take it, took Q level 1. And now Malphite's all by himself getting stuck up here. The cleaver, it's gonna land. Who did it actually hit? It's actually over on the Annie here, and they're gonna continue to chase this down. Will they back off? It hits again. Demonko just gonna back away, and after all of that, it could have went completely different if Annie had stun at level 1. Didn't have it. And that will mean both teams just going to back away. No kills coming in. And Lulu going to shove the lane in immediately to build up some sort of lead here. But for both teams, the lineups for Reese, Damashka, Famco, Nixar, and Demonko. On the side of RoX and on the side of DT, we have Nick1, Panda, Peter Poker, Tranlim, and Archie. All right, so let's see what happens. As you hear me crack my knuckles, that's actually really painful for some reason. Gonna have a 2-to-1 lane swap come in. And last time this happened, it didn't really work out well for the side of DT, but RX gonna be the one to initiate it. And see Famco pushing Peter Poker a little bit. And oddly enough, DT are going for more of a team-based fight composition than what they've done prior. So we'll see if it works out for them this time. They didn't have that great of a last game. They did get the first, 2 kills, but then they just went downhill from there, and it's all because of their Jacks just getting camped over and over and over again. And just couldn't really get going. And then a couple of, I don't even know what to call it, just bad placement, I guess is what you have to say, coming out of them, that just completely put them in bad spots, and it allowed Jax to be caught multiple times. But we'll see what's gonna happen this time. Nick1 gonna be on this Mundo. Going to, well, they had the Mundo the first time they won. Now Orianna getting caught up here, has flash though. Will get feared well over the wall though. So flash now down. Great gank, coming in from Damashka. I really hope I'm saying his name right, because I'm actually really bad at other languages. But alright, the turret already down about half health, gonna continue to drop lower than that. And they are just gonna walk away from this one. But that turret getting very low, and it looks like DT want to get out of this 2v1. And they want to put their Mundo up against this Malphite here, but we'll see what happens here. I really wish they didn't have Lulu. I really wish they had Orianna with this Malphite, Annie, and Nocturne combo, but I don't know. We'll see how this one goes here for both these teams. And see Mundo faring better. The turret still healthier than this one bottom currently. You can see Leon taking quite a bit of damage right there. The turret's going to fall on this next wave, unless Faris gets some help down here. And as you can see, Nocturne on the top side, not going to be getting any of that here, so they will be losing the first turret on the bottom side. But they're looking to take their first turret on the top side as well. So just gonna have a turret trade come in. I think force it completely back away, and won't be able to hold on to that turret. First one gonna fall, gonna be bottom. But that top one will fall here in just a few seconds as well. So complete 1-for-1 trade there. And honestly, actually, it doesn't really benefit either top lane or more, since they have teleports here. But bottom lane going to continue shoving in onto this Malphite. Top lane going to continue to shove in as well. As Leon does land the Zenith Plate onto Malphite. Does some pretty good damage right there. Not enough to really shove him out just yet. as he has those health pots. But Mundo now in a tough spot. Doesn't have as great wave clear as Faris has now. I'm gonna get caught up here. That should be first blood. Flash comes in. Fear as well. And gonna pick up the first blood here. Nocturne almost did go down from that one. But either way, RoX gets the first one. And they're all tied up in turrets. So 8.2 thousand, 7.5. They have picked up a little bit of a lead with that first blood coming in. And Nocturne heading down towards this bottom side. Doesn't have the health though to really interact with this lane. Just take his race and back out, but because of all this, they might lose on their top turret. It's already down to, well, we'll be about half health off of this wave. And you see pretty much the entire team of RoX going back to base here to buy up. Maybe a Dragon's in store for them. That's the weird thing is once you have a 2v1 bottom lane like that, and you have your AD carry support down bottom against the one, take down that first turret, you do Dragon right after, and you build up a huge lead, especially when you just saw Nocturne on that top side, but instead they didn't. They had Wukong keep farming, and honestly I think that might have been a little bit of a mistake right there, but either way, we'll see how this one goes. I'm honestly not the best player in the world, and these guys are hands down better than me, so I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing. And the Severe going to be down here. Currently have a CS lead for themselves. Top lane, it's 19 to 21, so pretty even. Mid lane, 34 to 39. Pretty even across the board, I'll say. But those 8 that Leona does have, I guess has to be included into Caitlyn's there. Since they obviously have the Relic Shield. Actually, no, if I'm mistaken, Relic Shield actually gives the CS. So, I think I'm right on that one. I think that was recently changed over. But Nocturne gonna be level 6 soon. This is where things get really interesting. Where is his ultimate going to come? Mid lane still doesn't have flash just yet. Demonco just waiting in the bush, waiting for anyone to push up this bottom side. As Caitlyn and Leona will return back from base. Do have a pink ward and a BF sword. So I wouldn't be surprised to actually see Dragon be done here momentarily as Wukong unfortunately level 5 still. And both junglers fighting for that level 6 before the others so they can force a fight. Nocturne, now level 6. Annie has flash, doesn't have Tibbers though, only level 5. And we could see a fight breaking out bottom here in just a second. Wukong already heading down there though. And it looks like he's looking for a counter gank. Annie now level 6, Nocturne coming up. Leona goes for the turnaround, Wukong comes in with the stealth. Is he gonna knock up on, actually straight onto Annie, flashes away, gonna go down from this one though. And Caitlyn will survive. Leona ultimate used to slow down Severe. And who are they going to go for? Wukong going straight into Severe. She just actually flashed. Leona flashes in after as well. Teleport coming in from the red side. That will be DT for Mundo. Gonna actually not be able to pop his ultimate and catch up to him though. And in the end, it was a 1-for-1 trade. Both supports going down. But now Dragon, looks like it will be done here for the side of DT. Meantime, Malphite is on that top side. Still just farming away. As well as Lulu shoving middle as quick as possible. But that Dragon should fall pretty quickly. There's not much that RoX should be able to do to hold them back from this one. Smite gonna come in. And that is Dragon secured now for the DT here. So gold, only 300 difference between the two teams. Not the biggest of leads. So you get Giant Spell picked up for Faris. Giant Spell and a Chain Vez picked up for Nick. And the Spirit of the Other Lizard picked up for Namashka. With that kill that he was able to pick up. I believe Wukong should have his done soon when he goes go back. Oh, coughing. Alright, so Chalice and one Doran's Ring picked up for Oriana so far, and Chalice and 2 picked up for Lulu. I don't know, it's just, I think it might just be me, but I'm still not a fan of Lulu. To be honest, mid lane, like, yeah, you can do, you know, good damage, good poke, but I don't know. I mean, the ultimate can be really crucial in these fights when you can keep someone alive, you know, from getting bursted down by this wombo combo, but again, Mundo doesn't really fit in the comp for this wombo combo. If they picked Malphite, it would have been better. They would have a better ball delivery system and then secondary knockup. Yasuo potentially, but you don't really run a top lane. I don't know. It's just, to me, there's so many other champions they could have picked here for this. But they went for the Malphite. sorry, the Mundo, which doesn't really facilitate into this wombo combo too easily, but we'll see. Annie and Severe getting aggressive on this bottom side, looking for a turret, I think. Maybe to take the lead. Wukong has his ultimate up now. Nocturne will have his up here momentarily. Wukong really come down. He's looking for it. And he actually won't be spotted if he goes into river too. So this could be very dangerous for the bottom lane of RoX here. And you can see they're being very hesitant. Not want to go for the engage. Wukong said going to be going middle. And well, looks like just go back to farming. So I'm coming in for a gank. Nocturne ultimate now up. And it looks like he wants to make a gank happen, but there's a ward down that bush, so he will be spotted getting close. But Stupid Lens comes in, gonna be able to pick it up. And that has to be a warning message to the side of DT. They have to know he's there. And instead, both of them just, actually all three of them just gonna back away. They're realizing that they're probably spotted out. And can regroup for a fight somewhere else now. And I see Dragon was just recently taken though, so Bloodthirster, wow, I can't speak. Bloodthirster done for Severe. Things Holy Grail done for Lulu, and Mundo has finished off his Sunfire Cape. So still a very close game between these two teams. 16.1 thousand gold to the 16.5. Not a big lead for either team, but one Dragon has been taken, and both teams do have that one turret under their belt as well. So let's see where it's going to go from here. And he is spotted out hitting that ward, but no one's really in position right now. Mundo going to be going back up to the top side. That Sunfire Cape going to help facilitate his wave clear to keep up with Malphite a little bit more. I just want to tag along with him real quick. He's moving up his W second, so should actually out clear this Malphite pretty easily. Let's see, Malphite 61 to 81, so a lead built up for Mundo so far. It's not the biggest of leads, obviously, but it's still a lead nonetheless here. And you're seeing Caitlyn and Leona still be very careful bottom. Bootsman building out done for Andy. So looking for that engage. I want that stun. Nocturne currently sitting in middle at the moment. And that turret would be falling here very soon, actually. Only down to about half-life. There's now Lulu and Nocturne going to be coming down bottom. And here comes the engage out of Andy. And look how fast Caitlyn is dropping. Does manage to escape that one, though. But will go down in the end to the ignite. But here comes Lulu. Here comes Nocturne with the ultimate. We'll be able to get the fear off. And Leona will go down as well. So double kill coming in for Andy. Not the real person you want to have pick that up. But double kill nonetheless. And does help out quite a bit for their bottom lane control. Dragon up at about a minute 30 now. And where are they going to go off this? Looks like they're going to invade the jungle. Looks like they're going to try to steal away any camps they possibly can. But unfortunately for them, nothing really is up here. And they will be forced to just back up off of that. But Eddie's still the double kill, sitting on about 1,000 gold to spend. We'll see what she's going to go for here in just a second. I wouldn't be surprised to actually see a little bit of ability power maybe come in. Not those two early kills.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Mundo continuing to be aggressive on this top side. Continue to shove it in. Currently 30 CS lead now. He's building up a little bit right there. And everyone else just backing away across the map. Just go back to buy. It seems like we're going to be waiting again. Just constant farming until we hit that crucial mark of both teams feeling confident to go for these fights here. Or at least one team. And there's RoX in that last game. It was DT in the first one. Really just surprised to see DT kind of lose their dominance that they had in that first game. Like, it was not a close game at all. It was a surrender. They had like 2 deaths total out of like 20 kills, and for some reason RoX was able to, I guess, read into it a little bit better this time and able to come back quite a bit after being 1 mat down. Right now it's 4-1 as we hit that 15-minute threshold. Dragon will be up right now. So what team is going to go for it? You see pings, a lot of them going down on that blue buff. And I believe Leona and Caitlyn might have been spotted around there, but look at this. Leona might get cut out. Gonna get slowed up, gonna get feared as well. Oh no, we'll actually be able to flash away from that one. We'll escape. And that is not a good sign. Was able to keep her ultimate available though, or off cooldown. So we'll have it if they do go for a fight here. Nocturne, no ulti though. Lulu coming from the side as well as Malphite. Where's he gonna land? And actually does get a stun up onto Caitlyn. Caitlyn's gonna go down right away. He has Wukong tries the ultimate to keep them off, as they do manage to pick up one onto Annie here, but now Mundo in a 1-on-2 as he's trying to fight them off as long as possible. Severe flash over the wall, looking for the kill onto Leona. That was gonna come up in just a second. Now Mundo gonna go down to the red buff. That will be another kill, and that would be a 4-for-1, potentially an ace. Malphite not able to pick up the kill onto Orianna, so that is a 4-for-1 trade, and they're gonna get Dragon off of that. They are gonna take the gold lead by quite a bit off of that one little play. And that's fantastic teleport coming in from Malphite too to give them such a great position. Not to mention that Annie's stun onto Caitlyn to hold her there. Great team play overall by RoX, and they managed to make it through the laning phase with a lead. And now we're gonna find out if they can maintain this lead here and kind of push with it throughout the rest of the game as they do pick up another turret. 3-1 now in favor of them. And let's see. Alright, so now DT looks like they're grouping up middle, going for a potential push. Maybe to get this turret down. Nocturne, Malphite, and Lulu are all back in their base, so are they able to help out for this fight? That might happen. Nocturne's ultimate is up though. Alright, so sorry for that. Mundo and Malphite both just going head to head here. Just fighting. As Demon will call it, two greased up fat lads from Grimsby. Nothing that could happen there, but Nocturne with the anti-stun able to go straight in on Orianna. That is a dead robot. And that will be another turret going out as well because Caitlyn and Leona are nowhere in position to help out for this. And they're going straight for the turret. This is looking like a very one-sided game for RoX here as they're able to take down that turret. Wukong coming from the side, looking for the initiate. They do get the ultimate and the knockups that they need, but they don't have the backup out of anyone else. Mundo finally coming from the back, turret will fall. Nocturne finally joined the party here as Lulu does get taken down here. Double kill coming in for Caitlyn. And they might be able to clean this one up here as now Nocturne, last man standing. Caitlyn actually gets taken down by him though. And it will be a 3-4-4 trade, but they did lose out on the turret. Still in the end, picking up quite a few kills, getting some shutdowns in there too. And getting a lot of extra money off of that fight, but I don't know. Seemed a little bit sloppy on the side of RoX. Seemed a little bit too hasty to get that turret down. Forgot about that Leona and that Wukong combo, who, Wukong surprisingly did a lot more damage than I really expected him to. But either way, that gold lead's still in favor of RoX here. About 4,000 here, about 19 minutes in. And we'll see where the game does go from here, obviously. And CS differences, it's pretty much, it is dead even between the AD carries. It's pretty much dead even between the mid laners. Top lane is the biggest advantage. But Jumbo's pretty big lead too, 95 to 64. Right now, it's, I don't know, it's still pretty even game. And RoX, they get some nice picks here or there, but then they go and make a play like that where they get engaged upon under the turret. And they lose out on 4 people, and I don't know, we'll see here. But Annie with the Nomad's Medallion, and the Boots Mobility, and the Ruby Sightstone, be pretty tanky. And those flash tibbers, or flash stuns, have been very crucial. So a lot of kills that they've been able to pick up here. Move that back on Orianna. We haven't seen a team fight combo, or we haven't seen the Wombo combo used yet. Because Orianna is always dead when these fights break out. It's been pretty much an upward battle every single time out of DT, but I need to do something about this here, and They can potentially group up, but Malphite continue to show this top lane. They have teleports obviously on both top laners though. Nick will come in and the cleaver on the Malphite here. Not gonna hit that one though. I don't think he's gonna chase him down, but Nocturne is coming in. Has ultimate. Won't be spotted by that ward. And just gonna back away from this one. As well as Nocturne do the same. So, back to farming. And it looks like back to DT pushing middle onto this turret. I haven't gotten it down just yet. Maybe they're looking to finally do that here. It's already very low in life. But the wave clear out of that Lulu and Nocturne and Severe is just too damn strong for them to really push past it. As Lulu makes her way through bottom, gets a turret. Gets the wave shoved into the turret. And gets some free damage onto that. And forces Mundo to go deal with that current situation. And now about 22 minutes in, I'm wondering where that next move's gonna come. And Dragon, 30 seconds gonna be up. And we did see a 4-for-1 trade for RoX last time they went there, and they did pick up the Dragon off of that. So maybe they're looking for the same thing. Malphite going back top side, does have teleport available. And the other team coming in from base to defend against this. Looking at items really quickly, they do have a death cap on Lulu over Orianna at the moment, which is absolutely huge. They have the Bloodthirster Last Whisper done on Severe, the Bloodthirster Snack Shiv done for Caitlyn, but Luna in the top lane does have the Sunfire Cape done, as well as a Spirit Visage, so we'll have that extra regen map resist, but Dragon being up, being done right now. Malphite needs to teleport down. Wukong's nowhere even near to help out for this one. This is going to be looking very bad. As Severe actually flashes in, trying to go for the fight here. They will have Falco go straight to the backside. Ultimate going to be used to knock up Leona as Nocturne goes straight in towards Orianna. Orianna's going to go down from this. Dead one, not even getting the ultimate off, and Nocturne should be able to close her for the backside to pretty much cut them off. Leona going to flash, or fail flash, unfortunately. Will get taken out. Wukong coming in stealth here, going right for Severe here. She will have flash get away, and Wukong will just follow right after. He picks up a double kill off of that, but he's most certainly going to go down for this. No, he actually turns around. Falco goes down. He picks up a triple. And now it's a 3-for-2. They did lose out on Dragon, but they pick up quite a few kills here as Wukong now 4-2. And they funneled completely RoX into a very tough position to fight in. But still, you wonder if Orianna, had the ultimate in that fight. Could it have went completely different? And they have one person, Leona, to keep Nocturne off of her, but that's about it. Mundo can't really keep anyone off of anyone. And that's why I'm not really, a big fan of that pick for this combo right now. And I don't know, it's honestly not working in their favor. They're down still about 4,000 gold right now. Hasn't really shifted from the last time we had those major fights break out, and it's just really unfortunate because DT can't really push that easily. There's too much wave on the other side for them to really shove into a turret quickly enough. Obviously you have an Orianna Caitlyn, so they have great wave clear as well, but it doesn't really matter if you can't keep up with the other teams or if they have a similar wave clear. And Baron's starting to finally be warded up here. A 4-man squad out of DT are going to finally push on middle. They should be able to get the turret on this one. They have RoX at a very bad position. And they will be able to take it now 4-2. Currently in favor of RoX and turrets. And Mundo with that Sunfire Cape not able to really push onto that turret. RoX will be tanking that one up. Nocturne off to the side, has ultimate available again. Might potentially be looking for a fight here as Orianna going to be going back to base. 1800, so we'll have an ACR draw, but won't have that death cap done here. And if I'm RoX, having that death cap advantage, having a really strong jungler right now, I would want to look for some fights here, but if you're going to do that, you need to be able to see where Wukong is. You need to get some wards down right now. Nocturne going to be using the top side. Mundo has ultimate. Guess Nocturne forgot he has a Banshee's Veil because he used his spell shield as well. And Mundo will be able to run away from this one without really being harmed here, as he's just going to actually have more health at the end of that than he had before. And now Baron. It's likely. It's possible. Nocturne looking for that engage. Has Mundo out of position. Pretty sure they're not feeling comfortable enough to dive under a turret though. And they're just going to take away some jungle creeps. Allow Severe to take blue buff away. If anything, push on the top or bottom turret right now. Dragon's still not up for a while. And I really want to contest this blue. Severe's still up to the side. I think they should just go straight in for it. Malphite, oh, he's leading the charge. He's looking for the ultimate. Who's he going to use? On teleport comes in from Mundo. No one engaging anywhere. We do have off to the side. Lulu, though, getting caught out for a lot of damage. We'll be able to run over the Malphite. He's still on the backside. Yorda ultimate actually comes out. Really doesn't do too much. Wukong comes in as well. Knocks up Demonko, forces him out of this one. But Wukong going to go down, being shut down. Severe is not being harassed at all. Off to the side, getting some free damage and completely a double kill. Now, might even be able to pick up a triple. And she does lock that one down. And again, a very bad team fight coming out of DT. They left Nixar off by himself to do all this free damage. They wasted a lot of things on a Famco. They didn't even get a great combo out of their Orianna Wukong ultimates. And now for that, they're going to lose Baron. Interesting. Alright, so Baron should be locked down for RoX here. Okay, Leona coming in from the side. Malphite not able to back away just yet. And that will be Baron locked in for RoX here. Not able to steal it away. They could just turn and fight this one if they want to. Leona going to be going for the engagement here, but she's 1-on-5 right now, or 2-on-5, and Caitlyn not able to do the damage she needs. She will be able to survive, though. Will be able to back out, as well as the whole team of RoX here, and they will secure that Baron. And they will escape with their lives. Now backing back to base. So much money they have. A lot. Let's just say a lot. And a lot of major items will be completed here. We should see Random was done, Void Staff now done, a Static Shiv done, or a Fan Dancer. Aegis even done. That is a lot of items coming in. Even a Sheen, Bilgewater Cutlass. Bilgewater Cutlass was sold, and then picked up a Spectral's Cowl. So a lot of major items completed, and you still don't see a Death Cup done for Peter Porker just yet. Should have it though. Nope, doesn't even have it. Only has 300 gold to spend. And I would hope the RoX is like, all right, well, let's just push. We've got way more items. We've got Baron. We've got a 7,000 gold lead. There's no reason for us to not be able to push this one. And we should be able to win out on this if they do decide to go for it. Though Malphite, you want to teleport up. I would rather have him with the team just in case, because it takes a while to get there. I'll turn Annie. Looks like they're making a move down towards the bottom side of the map, looking for that turret. Cerise going head to head against Nickel, and still don't even. Why are you going for Dragon, guys? Yes, it's up in 8 seconds, but you can be pushing. I don't understand that. You have Baron. Dragon should be left.
Slain the dragon.
Oh no! Oh, because it fell off the screen. I lost the graphic. Damn. That's why I should not be using directed camera. Alright, so Malphite gonna go for the split push, gonna push top side. Has his teleport, where his counterpart does not. And the rest of RoX gonna push the bomb side. This is what I'm not really agreeing with, because you need the Malphite ultimate. You need the Malphite ultimate in these fights. They don't need their Mundo. I'm looking for them. GT just gonna back away, give up that turret. That will be number 5 of the game. And we're approaching that 10,000 gold difference now between these two teams, and honestly, wouldn't surprise me if they just swing around top lane to take that turret down as well. I'm not going for an inhibitor turret just yet. Looks like that's exactly what they might do. As Orianna has now finished that death cap, so. Oh, they could be looking to fight. And he gets a stun out of Archie. Malphite gonna be coming in. Not using the ultimate though. Orianna put the ball right on top of Leona to keep her alive. Ball is still just sitting there waiting to be used, and you see RoX just back away. They get the ultimate out of Mundo. They get the flash out of Leona. And now Mundo not able to really save this top turret. That one should be going down here. That should be number 6. Yamashka still sticking off to the side. And might be getting a little tad over aggressive here. Going head to head against Orianna with Nocturne. Gets the fear off. And we'll just back away, waiting for that regen of Baron to really kick in. There's the team gonna push the top side. Nocturne, is he seriously gonna back? I was gonna say, no, he's gonna stick around. And all they need is that Malphite ultimate. Set up perfectly, comboed with Lulu. Nocturne gonna continue to shove in middle. Force someone to split off and deal with him. Obviously, he can get from middle towards that top side very, very quickly if he does get the fight. And that Baron regen keeping their health up. Malphite looking for that engage that he wants. He does have Nocturne and has Orion off to the side. This is like, if Orion is going to be middle, this is the perfect position to really fight for. Because he won't have that ball to really screw you up. And you see them just slowly whittling away at some turrets, trying to slowly get some damage in here or there. And Nocturne might have to be a little bit careful here. Oh, the rest of RoX just going to back out. So just gonna take 2 turrets off that Baron, not go for the inhibitors, and just buy up a couple more items. Locker there on Solari now done. Last Whisper done for Caitlyn. And nothing really else besides that though. Okay, so Falcon coming now with blue. Gonna go back, has 1800 gold to spend. As Nocturne picking up a Brutalizer, so go for a little bit of extra damage. We've already seen him shove Orianna out of the fight by himself, basically. And of course a pause to come in. Because, you know, why not? Not sure exactly what's going on with that one. But it wouldn't be a game without a pause, obviously. So I'm gonna go back to putting my feet up on the desk. And leaning back and relaxing. Ah, okay, the chair's not really leaning back. Ah, nice. That is comfy. Alright, so it looks like both teams are ready now, though. Alright, so the game has gotten back underway. Not really sure what the pause is about. They didn't really want to bother telling me. Alright, so Random Omen now done for Mundo. It looks like they're set up to go for a push on this bottom side. I don't know, it seems like they're trying to split push now. It seems like, I don't know, it seems to me, and this, I don't actually mean by any disrespect from this, is that it seems like a lot of teams that have this problem of we don't actually know where to go from here to finish off a game, and it's something, you know, the most experienced teams do, you know, understand and figure out. It's a problem that a lot of the, you know, amateur or challenger teams have. And it's something they have to fix if they want to be able to, you know, really compete with the best. And right now, they're going for a push here. They have 4 middle. Malphite pushing bomb, get some free damage onto that turret. I don't know, it's really weird because usually you can have a Nocturne go to the top side and get ult down to the bomb side if the fight does break out. But they're not going for split push. They're letting Malphite do it. And this teleport's going to take longer than it will for Nocturne to get in there, but we'll see. Chaps being placed down in front of the turret, trying to keep them off. And obviously with Orianna pulled off to the side, the wave clear does get split basically in half for DT right now, but you know, with the home guard boots going to come in. Looking for potentially a fight here as you do have the ultimates used. Severe and Demonka both getting locked up on the backside here as we see Annie and Lulu both using their ultimates. The knockup comes in with Wukong, does some really good damage, but Nixar just too strong. The on ultimate comes in, honestly does pretty much nothing. Nixar picks up a double, looking for potentially a triple here as they do pick up the Wukong and Liliana, but now Dr. Mundo goes down, sorry. Freeze will fall to Caitlyn, but that should be a turret going down in favor of RoX here, and Orianna even getting really cock right there with the flash, but it doesn't matter. Falco picks up the kill with this combo. Caitlyn last man standing against this 4-man squad that is currently still alive. They're gonna get the first inhibitor down, and they will probably back away off of this though. Not feeling too confident to push into that Caitlyn, so they will go back. Baron is up. I'm not sure they can actually take it though with their current team. But maybe they'll go for it. No, just going back to base. And we'll return to Baron here in just a second. But still, first inhibitor down. That is the first crack in the armor of DT here. And RoX are looking to take this after being 1 map down here in this best of 3. All right, so 20 to 10 in kills. 63,000 to 50,000 in gold. And 7-2 in turrets. Baron, this is the time for DT to strike. They can gain full control of vision over it if they have those sweeping lenses there off that Wukong and that Orianna, but right now they're pushing middle, knock out the vision. Archie needs to pay the price for it. All right, so Baron being started off. I should be a little bit careful, but with that pink ward, they will spot Wukong coming in. Bonko just harassing them down. Good job of it, but now they're getting mispositioned right now. You have to be careful. Nick looking for the charge. Wukong gonna be coming in from the side. 3,000 health. Ultimate out of Wukong, or sorry, out of Malphite comes in and a knockup. Completely shreds them apart, and now Wukong's gonna go down. Another double kill coming in for Nixar. He's now 10-2, and they're looking at chasing down Mundo. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to escape this one. If a red buff and the slows out of Malphite, they do split up completely, trying to chase after this Caitlyn. Not really sure why they're going for it when they can just shove down middle and win. And it looks like they have heard me and are finally going for that. Gigi's even being called out of Damashka, and they're looking for the win here. There's 3 people still alive. Still have at least one form of wave clear with this Caitlyn. Yana's looking for the fight. We'll just back away. And the first sector turret gonna actually be dropped here in just a second. Nick one's trying to hold them off as well. They use everything they possibly can, but the first sector turret falls. They're looking for the second one. They're gonna get that one down here in a second just as well. And now they're looking for the next. They're just gonna rush it down. They're zerging it completely, and RoX are gonna pick up the win here. And after being down 1 map, come back 2 maps straight to win the Russian qualifiers, to win the 250 euros, and also placements coming into the spring playoffs, which should be, if I'm not mistaken, at the end of the month. So that's pretty much going to be it for me, guys. A decently long night. Start at 7, finish about 12. Remember, you can obviously follow me on Twitter at JCap, and you can follow Black Monster Cup at Black Monster Cup. You guys check out their Facebook page, it's the same name. And also, if you're interested in, I believe we have one more qualifier coming up. Let me just check which one it is, because it will be next Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, is the Benelux qualifier. If you're still interested and you actually have 2 people on a team in that region, you can participate in the qualifiers and have your chance to join all these other teams into the spring playoffs, which should be coming up at the end of the month. We'll be playing for 6,000 euros for first place and 5 Western Digital Black 2 hard drives. So a lot at stake for both these teams, or for all these teams, as we have pretty much 2 from every region. But next week, it can only be 1 team from Benelux, if I'm not mistaken. So you got to be that top team, and you got to be able to beat out all the rest to really get here into the finals. So guys, that's going to be it from me. I'm going to actually play some music while let the stream die out. But thanks again for watching. Make sure to hit the follow button if you guys like to, and actually tune in again next week. I will actually be casting the North American Black Monster Cup qualifiers this Saturday at 2 a.m. Central European time. So it's actually Friday over in the US when they're doing these qualifiers, but I'm casting that Saturday in the morning. So if you're interested in tuning in then, obviously you can do that. You can follow me on Twitter. We'll obviously be posting that I'll be doing that. So guys, hope I'll see you guys next time, and thanks again for joining.